There's another way to end a loop, and that is using the break statement. And that looks a little bit different. If I set up this loop so that it says while true, it's going to go forever, right? We can test that. It's just going to run and run and run. But if I want it to stop, and I don't want to change this condition, there's another way to stop that loop, and that is using break. So this is how it would look if I was using break. If x is less than 20, then do this, else break. So each time that loop runs now, it's going to say, is it less than 20? Okay, do all these things. If it's not less than 20, it breaks. So this should stop at what number now? It should stop at 19 because I said less than 20. There's actually an easier way to do this, and I think a little bit cleaner also, because the way I set it up initially was a little bit confusing, I think. I would actually do something like this. If x is greater than 20, then break. And that way, this is sort of out of the way. This is the loop. This is what I'm interested in doing over and over and over. I just want to tell it down here where to stop. Where is this going to stop? What's the last number this will print? Who says 19? Who says 20? Who says a different number? Oh, this is where logic comes in. It's 20, right? Because it prints 20, adds 1 to it, becomes 21, and stops. But the order of things matters, because if I take this and put it up here, now what the last number is going to be is different. It goes to 21. So you want to be careful. You want to think about how you use something like this. In this instance, it's much better to not use break. I'm just giving you a very simple demonstration. But it's much better, since you know what you're going to, you know it's a simple loop, to just put your condition in here and have it stop when you want it to stop. But there are lots and lots of times when you're creating a more complex program where a break is useful.
So why did it still add the 1 if it's after the if?
Because right here it prints, let's say it's at 20 now. Let me get rid of that box. So why did it print 21? So let's say it gets to 20. It prints x equals 20. It says, is x greater than 20? No. So it skips this, goes to this one, and it says x equals x plus 1, which now makes it 21. Rests for a moment, goes back, it's while true, so we're going to keep going here, and then it prints x equals 21. And not until does it get back to this line does it break. That's why the order of things is important. And now those little errors will cause you headaches if you're not paying attention. So using a break to end a loop can look like this. But it might also be that you have a regular condition set up here for your main while loop, and there might be another condition where you want to break that loop other than this. So you could use a combination of a condition that ends it naturally or a an external condition or another condition that ends it another way.